Welcome back to the channel, YouTubians, Paddock Kart Skill Dreams. So hopefully everyone's doing well, having a good week. So I am gonna do some work on the Bronco build for the hashtag off-road GB24. Winding down, we've got a few 20 days left-ish before the end of the month. That's when it's due, and then I'll start working on the reveal video. So if you are watching this and you haven't sent me any photos of your off-road group build that you've finished, send me some to this right here, to my Gmail. So I need 5 photos or whatever for that reveal video. So today I'm going to detail up the dash. I've already got most of it detailed. I have to decal it, and then we're going to put some UV resin for the lens. I'll show you a couple things that I've done here and there in the last few days. I did a big cleanup on my desk, reorganized with this new light. So I'm a lot happier how everything's situated now. So that's good, got that done. Feels a lot more organized in here. I had a whole bunch of stuff on the desk that needed to be put away, and it's been sitting there for a while, so I finally got it cleaned up. So that's good. So like I said, I'll do the dash on camera here. We'll decal it, and then we'll put some UV resin on it. I have to cut off the side windows because I'm only going to use the vent windows. It's going to be open cab. And yeah, just some other stuff that I've gotten done. I'll just quickly show that stuff, and we'll clean off the wheels. I'll show you how I clean the wheels up, because I black washed them, and there's really fine printed into the rim that says method, and then I'll show you how I clean that up. Pretty easy process, but it makes a big difference. And yeah, I think that's about it I'll do today. And yeah, let's get you turned around. Let's do some building. Okay, so we're gonna start off. I'll just show you how I clean these up a little bit. So you can see the method. Well, it'd be stamp or whatever. So the method in there is indented. So you just get a moist. I don't know where the wife actually got these, but anyways, they're similar to these Tamiya applicator cleaner things. Anyway, so I just get this little moist. This is been drying for quite a while, so it's good. So I'll just clean these up. Just giving it a little better definition. So you can see that wasn't as bad as this top one here that I'm going to do right now. And you'll see what a difference it makes. So I'm just going to wipe that on a paper towel. Go ahead and keep cleaning. And there you go. So you can see that method on there. Really good now. So this is acrylic over acrylic. That's Vallejo silver or whatever it is on the rim or the wheel part. And then I just black washed it with the folk art thin down wash that I have made up. So that looks really good. Just you can probably also see I put in valve stems there. These are glued in now. They look really good. Really happy with how these are turning out. So just one thing, these are weighted wheels. So there's a little flat spot right here. And if you look, you can see they bulge out slightly. So they call that weighted wheels. So when I put these in, I'm going to have to make sure I get so when I glue these in on the back, I'm going to have to make sure I have my placement for the calipers where I want them. So something similar to that, maybe a little higher. That's almost somewhere around there. So this would be pointing forward. I think that's where I want them. So you can see how good that looks. So that's what the tires and wheels are going to look like. And then I had to make pins for those to fit into. So using styrene rod, got the right size that fits in. And then I'll have to glue those on because those will fall out, they're too loose. And then what I'll do is I'll just sand away the paint here, sand away the paint here, and make sure they sit flat so that'll look good. Got that all settled. How to mount them. Just another thing, I just put a little bar here on the front, a light bar. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a hold of some lights, but anyways, that's a light bar for the front bumper. So I just quickly made that up. Dechromed everything. The only chrome I'm going to have, excuse me, I think is the rear view mirror. I think. Actually, I don't even know where that is. Oh, it might be on the chrome sprue still. So yeah, I think it's only the rear view mirror that's going to be chrome in this. But yeah, I'm going to paint this black and then I'll decal that up. So this is the dash so far. So black on top and then the body color. I went ahead and did all the chrome, well, silver pen, just with this uniball thing. That's that. It's not super chrome. It's like I said, a silver, metallic silver. So I went ahead and I also black washed all this. And then I did the chrome around here. I black washed around here. I'll put the decal in. And then we'll put UV resin over top of that. This is a decal here. There's a decal for this here. And I'll UV resin that as well. And I'll have to get that stuff ready. But for now, I'll just show you how I'm going to cut these windows off. So we'll go ahead and trim this up. Trim those little bits off. I'll grab some tape. So don't want to do any damage to this wing window. just by handling or putting it down on the table. So I'll mask this off. Grab my, so this tool I got off of Amazon for scribing. It's got different sizes here. You can put in different thicknesses. I've got the second thinnest one on right now. Comes with like 5 or 6 different tips. And then you just screw them on and fix them in there with this little nut. You can also keep them in here. There's a little cap. Could keep them in there if you wanted to, but I keep them in a case. In the case they came in. So I'll go ahead and start this. So I'll end up painting this around black. It's supposed to be body color, but yeah, I'll go with black. Black will be fine. Oh, don't want to press too hard because I don't want it to, I don't want the glass to shatter or whatever. Spider. Just like it did. Okay, that'll be able to, I'll be able to clean that up, no problem. With the old hobby knife. So this is the part that'll be painted black, so it won't really matter. As long as the main glass part didn't spider on me. Should have went, I think I'll do this next one a little different. Because I noticed it did spider quite a bit on the back side. So I'm going to try something a little different. I'll try scribing from both sides. So hopefully that'll help. Although this side is flat, so it'll be a little tougher. So maybe I'll try and get this. That's why I was scribing from the other side, because there's an indent there. The window frame. So I'll just try. I'll do a light scribe here. Yeah, I don't know if I can keep a good line on that though. Just scribing really light. Yeah, I really like the scribing tool. Big lip there I gotta get through. Yeah, this is what I use to scribe all my doors, trunks, and all that good stuff. And I definitely like it. I should have described a little more. See, a little kind of spidered the same way, but a little less with that scribing on the back side. It's not as rough. So I'll go ahead and paint that later on with a brush, the frame part. Hopefully you won't see any of that too much. So that'll work. If I can get this off. This side's a little more jaggedy than the other one. But it's not too bad. It looks worse than it. Once you get the paint on there, it'll cover a lot of that up. Okay, so that's that. We'll go ahead and grab some water and we'll get this deckled. Okay, so I got a little bit of water. I trimmed off the access as well best as I could. The less deco film, the better. Just trying to make sure which way is up here. I think it goes this way. It's up. Here we got our micro set. Let's put some down in there. Grab the deco. Try to get this right. Try and make sure this lays flat. So I'm glad I trimmed it because that decal goes right to the edge. Just making sure it's flat. So it looks pretty good. Get that nice and dry. before I put the resin on top. Okay, for this little one, I'm going to use microsol because the decal looks bigger than the indent that it's supposed to go into. And I couldn't quite get as close to the edge of the decal, getting that film off. So there might be a little bit of film that prevents it from getting right in there. Let's see. See how that's definitely way bigger. But we'll try and massage it in. So I don't even know if I'll be able to get some UV resin on this one to give it a glass look. But it might go in there. This microsol is pretty good. Seems to be going in there pretty decent. I think some of my paint is coming off. That's what it looks like. Yeah, I'll have to go over this black. See, that sunk in there pretty good, actually. That turned out alright. So we'll let this dry. We'll come back and put some UV resin over top. So just showing, I did the seats already with decals. This took a lot of massaging to get that microsol to get that to lay down good over top of this the center of the seat, the pattern. But it did work good. Oops. So those turned out pretty decent. And I also did the door cards. There's a decal that went on down here. And this is all same thing. It's like a tuck and roll down here. So I have to use a lot of microsol to get it to lay down and conform to the pattern. This needs a little cleanup here. And yeah, it's turned out pretty decent so far. So like I said, I'll let this dry out, then we'll come back and we'll apply some UV resin. Okay, so we let this dry for a bit. This is the resin I use. Got this off Amazon, 2 bottles, two 100-gram bottles. I've used this quite a bit, and it's basically still probably 3/4 full. So we'll go ahead and get some resin on this toothpick. Let that settle in. It levels out pretty good, so and it's really thick. So you kind of gotta Just massage it a little bit. I think I'll put a little bit more. So this will be the tricky part, getting it in this radio. And the nice thing about this too, before it dries, you can clean it up. If you make a mistake, you can just wipe it off, clean it up. So that's that. I don't want to let that sit too long. So this is my little UV light. Set it on there like that. Hit that for 2 minutes. So I'll have to shut the light off. So I use the same plug-in. Okay, so it's coming up on 1 minute. Can't remember if this is 1 minute or 1.5. But that's as long as it takes to cure. So that's done. I'd paused it for a little bit there. Let's plug our light back in. So there's our lens. So that leveled out real nice. So I let it sit there for a bit, it leveled out. That's that. Cool, got that done. So I'll just show you. Hard as a rock. So yeah, that's UV resin, that's how I use it. Works really good. Love that stuff. Use it a lot. And I'm gonna get some stuff painted, hopefully today or tomorrow. So that's just kind of showing you where I'm at with the Bronco build. And hope everyone's doing well. Have a great rest of your week. And we'll talk to you all soon. Pat out, model on. Thank you. Thank you very much.